welcome to my channel. We're about to do our first makeup look. I went on my Instagram and I did a small poll, and they did, and then I asked them what kind, and everyone chose fantasy. It was between fantasy and glam, and I have not done a fantasy look in quite some time. I'm going to do a fantasy little lookbook, go through it. Well, it's not going to be like a lookbook, I'm not going to do any fashion, but I did my hair. It's a little funny, but I am going to be doing zodiac makeup. So the first one in our little series that we're going to do is Capricorn. So Capricorn, go fully into the whole zodiac thing because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But the color palette is like maroons and golds and like navy blues. So that's what we're going to be translating onto the face. I'll be doing a little bit of an individual lash. We'll probably speed through it. I probably thought about how this is going to look at all besides what I was doing right here. I'm going to pin my bangs back so we can see my large forehead in action. And we're just going to get started. So, I know for sure I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I'm going to probably be using this row down here and this row up here. So, I'm definitely going to be using that. Now, we're going to go ahead and start with our base. A little foundation, and it's Photo Focus foundation. Tati told me to buy this, and Tati is right. My bottle is freaking disgusting, but I used it for sorry, I'm trying to find words. The Rocky Horror Picture Show that I participate in every October. So before I do that, I'm going to prime. I'm going to use a hyaluronic acid facial serum. This is part of my skincare, but I'm just going to use a little bit of it and just pat this into my skin just to have like a little bit of a base. A dewy base is basically what I'm going for. You don't have to do this. You don't have to use primer. I think James Charles has told us that, you know, moisturizer works the same. So that's why I'm using a little bit of the serum. But I am, being a hypocrite, I'm going to go ahead and use the Pore Filler by NYX. I don't really notice a difference in this product when I use it, and mine's fucking old. Wow. But just being real, I don't notice any difference when I use this product and when I don't use it. But whatever, right? So that's that. I kind of just like put it where I think I have big pores, which I think I have like the most pore action right here in my little puffy cheeks. But anyways, onward. So foundation. I already have the wand out because I'm ready to get this on. So we're just gonna go ahead. Ooh. Now, no, if you never use this, it smells like paint thinner. Like, no, it smells like acrylic paint. Which is okay. Acrylic paint is non-toxic, and this, like, is so nice. Like, Tati, like, whenever you're looking for, like, buying new makeup, always check out Tati's channel first. So, tools, stiffling brush. This came in a set. And I'm just gonna stiffle this on my face. This is just gonna be a rough base, because my face, I just want something for the colors to stick to. Because what I'm thinking right now, sorry, I'm distracted, is doing like a burgundy reddish like cut crease but doll eyes. Does that make sense? I guess we'll get there when we get there. But like something burgundy on the eyes, and then like a green and brown contour type thing. Some like speckle spots to kind of look like gills with the green. I'm getting a link there. Ooh, I'm only gonna do a rough base. Put some more foundation on. The base is good enough for me. And what I do is so weird. You can like totally use the beauty blender if you like, or clean your makeup brushes so you can actually use a foundation brush you like. But I don't have time for that here. I am not about that. Like, I haven't washed my makeup brushes since October. Well, except for the 2 brushes I use every day. I use like a flick. Go ahead and do a really sharp contour. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is just a bronzer. I'm just going to cut these cheeks. And I'm cutting them higher, like pretty much on top of my cheekbone. And you're like, wow, that looks scary. You're right, it does, but that's okay. Ugh, bit uneven. That's okay. We're gonna blend them. And I'm also gonna like carve my jaw really rough. This is pretty much what I do for any like theatrical look, is I make sure I cut my face like super tight. Well, like super sharp is what I'm trying to say. Like super sharp is what I'm trying to say. Because when lights and stuff hit you from sets. By the way, I'm just using this random brush that I have, and I'm just blending it with this dome brush. It's pretty dense, you know. I'm just trying to get that out. Also, always blend your contour upward. Don't blend it downward. Alright, we're moving along. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. This is like just an Urban Decay brush. What I want to do with the nose is I want to have it really thin at the tip and wider at the top. So you're gonna go underneath your nose, like just straight. Don't try to like round it or anything. Sorry, my nose is like running as I'm trying to put this on. Alright. And I'm gonna go back in with this brush and blend it. You can use a Okay, so this is looking how I want it to look for the most part. It looks really scary right now, but don't worry. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this next. Okay. Alright, so I'm just highlighting my nose after I contour. And I'm adding more bronzer to the tip. Like, really heavy. And whatever. I'm going to set this. That's right. I want to set this with powder. This, but I'm going to just use this NYX eyeshadow base. This is doesn't have a name, but it's in this. Okay, it's probably backwards for you, but I don't care. And I'm just gonna put this on my eyes. And I already have eyebrows on. I'm probably just gonna touch them up and make them like more straight when we get to that. But we're not to that yet, are we? Just kidding. I'm going to set my eyes with some translucent powder first. This is the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder. This powder, like, I like this powder. I have a love-hate relationship with this powder. It has a white cast, so I'm just gonna put some on my nose, actually. It has a white cast. Like, after you wipe it off, it lightens the area. But I really like this for, like, Halloween or goth makeup looks or grungy looks, because it gives you kind of a ghostly look, and I really like that. But if you're doing, like, a glam and you're trying to and like that's not your everyday look, I would not suggest this powder. I like this powder because when I do wear a full face of makeup, I like a grungier look. So, okay, and then I'm just gonna dust it off with my finger, blending that powder in further. And do this side too. And I'm also gonna go ahead and take this brush that I'm using right here and brush this under here. And with this bad boy right here. And I'm patting it on with a fluffy brush because I'm going to make really big, doughy, anything for a long time type deal. Oh, okay, just gonna bring that up. Okay. And then I'm going to also take this product underneath my eye as well. And I'm going to start it in a really weird place. You see where I'm starting it? It's like really below my eye. Almost like where my eye, like basically where my eye socket is. Where, like if I, hollow. But not really. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead with the same brush. I'm going to go down, actually, yes, I'm going to go down a row, and I'm going to dip in to this color. It's the color right underneath of the color we just used. So I'm just dip. I don't know if that does anything, but I do it anyways. And I'm going to go directly into basically where we applied that. Would be our very warm transition shade. Because the birthstone for this part of the month, well, of January, is garnet. So, just and also repeating that stuff along the bottom as well. My contacts somewhere. I'm also gonna bring that same color into the outer V right here. I'm dusting that in there. Oops. Okay. So with a clean fluffy brush, this is a Morphe brush. I don't know what kind it is. It came in a set. And I'm just going to blend these two colors together before I keep adding colors and it gets too hard to blend. I do that to myself a lot. And just keep blending it. I'm going to go with the same brush, this one, the dirty one. Wipe it off on my hand a little bit. I'm going to go in with this dark burgundy color. Actually, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to go in with this end of this brush. And I'm going to go in with this color. I'm not even patting it. This color. And I'm just going to take this in the V. And kind of also be using it as like a red eyeliner. And then I'm going to go in with the dark brown. You'll see. You thought I didn't have a plan. Look super cute. The hard part's going to be when I get to other like red ones like Scorpio. Oh my god. Did you see what Glam and Gore did on hers? Oh. See, now I know. This is not an original thing. Glamagore did it first. Well, I don't even know if she did it first. That's why. Just throw that in there. And we're gonna go in with the not very clean now fluffy brush and blend that in together. And we will be bringing that red underneath as well. Just have to get there. Don't worry. Don't worry about your pretty selves. Okay. Now that that's all nice and blended, I'm going to go ahead and with the same side of this, I don't need a smaller brush because I have pretty large under eyes because I have downward turned eyes. So I'm just going to take this color and I'm scrunching my eye and putting it underneath my whole eye bag. And again. You'll probably see this little eyeshadow thing I do all the time. All of the fucking time. It doesn't really look that great, but I like it. So I do it. It's my happiness, not yours. Alright, I'm gonna brush this so that it's blended as well. And now we're going to go in with this very dirty flat brush, and I'm going to spray it with some Mario Badescu Rose Water. You can use primer spray if you want. You can use setting spray if you want. I'm using this. And I'm going to go into the gold in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm not cutting the crease or anything specifically. This is wet. It will apply it nice. I'm really close. I'm going to take this small little pencil type brush, and don't worry, I'm going to come back to the eyes. I'm going to go in the dark brown, not like the one second to the black, but the one third. I'm going to draw like a little line. Oops. And to the other side. Go back in with the not so clean now blending brush, and I'm gonna blend. You know, it's good to retrace your steps. I'm blending the gold part with my finger because I don't want to lose too much of that gold that I packed on there. Okay. And I'm blending all this shadow I just applied onto my eye. I want this to look very like diffuse, very cute. Not like super scary, nothing like that. Then I'm going to go in with the same brown and brush it under my eyes. And I'm just applying that below the lash line. Basically on the lash line, just not in the waterline. This is where I apply my like eyeliners, so I don't apply it in the waterline unless I'm doing like a super black smoky look. Okay, I think now is a good time to to brush away this powder that I've had cooking on my nose. And underneath it here as well. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Fenty Diamond. Actually, just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see this a lot, I'm telling you. I just want you to know how amazing this product is. I'm going to apply that to the inner corners. make them stand out. I just feel like it's not blended enough right here. Yeah. So I'm going to take this flat brush that obviously still has concealer on it, and I'm going to put it in the earthy green color that's next to the brown. I'm getting lazy and I don't even want to show you what I'm doing. I'm just patting the end into that color. I'm just going to pat this onto the skin. In with this teal color, this is to give it the fishy vibes, you know, this time. And I'm just gonna dot that over it as well. And there's nothing that I'm doing here. Like, it's literally just lines. And I'm just poking my skin like you would freckles, except with a straight line. Obviously, Caitlin, jeez. I'm taking that blue color and I'm just applying it right where, like, my eye sits. And blending it. Clean, fluffy brush. I want to blend this blue into it. Okay, we're moving right along. I'm going to be using this highlighter I never get to use, and it's by Milani. It's a little bit too dark for my skin color, but since we have like a lot going on here with this color palette that I've chosen, and hold on, I gotta fix this. I'm gonna throw some of this right here. Forgot. I'm just going to apply this highlighter basically like right on top of all of what this is what we all been waiting for, besides lashes, right? I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose. Bling bling. My Cupid's bow. Like, I'm really highlighting my Cupid's bow. I really like that look. And plus what I'm gonna do with my lips, I think will really make it like pop. I'm gonna highlight my lower lip as well. A lot on the lower lip. I'm gonna highlight my cheeks. I need to see what I am doing better. Another highlighter in my hand now. So I'm using the same gold highlighter right here as well. Just highlighting them. It's a fantasy look, guys. It can be super glowy. I'm patting it out with my finger to try not to disturb the what I have going on underneath. Not that it would be hard to reapply, but I really want the highlight to be on top of this. And I'm gonna apply it also to up here. Even though my bangs are about to totally cover what I just did there. But whatever. And I'm going to highlight my chin. Like, pat it pretty much all over the top of my chin. Okay. And we're gonna do something to my eyebrows real quick before we do lashes. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I use one product usually. Only I would use 2 products. But the product I reach for the most, well, the products that I use every day are, this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder and Rich Brown. And it's perfect for my hair color. It's the perfect eyebrow powder. And then I also like to use the Anastasia Dip Brow and Soft Brown, but I don't use that for everyday use. Like, when I use that, like, on my eyebrows, I want to spend 15 minutes on my eyebrows, like, basically. All I'm doing is fixing the end, and I'm making it straighter. And I'm not going to be highlighting underneath. Well, actually, I'm going to take some highlighting powder, but I'm not going to carve these. I just want them to be, like, there. And I'm going to leave that little dot there. It's a mole now. It's a freckle. Okay. And brush that through. And I'm not adding any more product to the front of my brow. My front of my brow looks pretty dope. So, just the ends are not dramatic enough for this. Dummy. Okay. I'm just gonna take a clear brow gel. This is just e.l.f. clear mascara, I think. And I'm just gonna get these eyebrows, like, super up. Normally I would use the Essence Brow Fiber Gel and Brownie Brows, but I don't want to waste that for a fun makeup look. Unless, like, I'm going to be doing, like, something super cool with this, but I'm not. I'm literally going to wash it off my face as soon as it's over. Okay. Brows done. Now it's time for the hard part. Lashes. I'm just going to apply a couple individuals. I'm not going to do anything super crazy, but I am going to apply eyelash glue. This is what I use. I don't have anything better than this. This is just the one that dries clear. It's white. I'm just going to... I need a... Try not to get your lash glue that you applied to your hand in your hair. And I'm going to stick that underneath. It's going to fall, I'm aware, but I'm going to stick. Okay. I did it. It doesn't look as good now, but it's fine. We're going to let that glue dry. In the meantime, while that glue dries, we're going to do our lips. So, I've been thinking about my lips this whole time. I'm going to be taking this NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. This is in the shade 22. I believe it's called Brooklyn Thorn, no, this is called Downtown Beauty, and it's a rich brown color. It looks like chocolate milk. And I'm just going to apply this just to my upper lip. I'm going to make a, like, Brat style shape, if you know what I mean. Or a Kim Possible shape, like, just around across the top. And I don't want any on my lower lip, so I'm gonna... Okay. Found out. And go back in with the highlighting powder. I'm gonna dust this right onto the top of my lip. Sticks for me. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna take a coat of mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess in False Lash Mascara Montages. So, I'm gonna fix my little buns. But, like, look how cute this is. Okay, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you like this video and like the concept of me just pulling a makeup look right from my ass. Thanks for watching. Oh, like, subscribe, add me on Instagram.